So I went to the Mansfield flea market. I actually met Justin, our spruce game hunting. There wasn't much here, so I just picked up a couple of things. Stuff the zombie for $1 for the PC. The guy had these boxes for $2. Actually, he had them. He wanted $8 for 3. I offered 3. I offered 6. So this is what I got. I got the Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Final Fantasy Tactics, and Tactics Ogre. I also got a GameCube controller and another AV cable for any Nintendo product, and then Curious George for $2 that I didn't have for the collection. So very nice to see Justin, and it wasn't a bad day. Later. At the pawn shop over here, just got Hit the Ice, Winter Extreme, Foreman Boxing, and the Great Cart for Hydro Thunder, and all together was $30. The Hydro Thunder by itself is like a $40 to $50 game. Later. So I'm at the flea. I just picked up this Odyssey complete in box. It has some games in it, but it looks in pretty good shape. And for $30, it's not bad. Later. This was a Facebook deal. I picked up a whole bunch of mostly empty cases like Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, some good titles that I'll show. But basically all of it was $25. There were some games like Gauntlet Legends and other stuff, but basically a lot of loose discs and stuff like that. So, but for $25, I can't complain. Later. Alright guys, so here are my pickups for the last week or so. As always, we'll do pawn shops, thrift stores, flea market, and everything in between. It was a really good week. I was able to pick up a lot of stuff that I wanted and a lot of stuff that I could keep and add to the collection. We'll get started right away so we won't take too long. The first thing I picked up was this Odyssey 2. Picked it up at the flea market for $30. This is the system. This is what it looks like. The box is in pretty good shape. It has the instructions and all that there, and it also came with a few games that I go over now. Nothing expensive for this system. I don't think there's much that's expensive at all. I just couldn't leave it sitting there. He had it sitting on the floor for $30, and I left it for a second, then I came back to it because I just couldn't do it. So, computer golf, KC Munchkin, casino slot machine, football, hockey and soccer, thunderball, baseball, Showdown in 2100 AD. And Speedway, Spin Out, and Cryptologic. Altogether, like I said, $30. And according to price charting, is maybe about $150 worth of things. Again, I seem to be collecting all systems, and since this system box is a pretty good thing to get, I also picked up at a pawn shop, picked up Zelda Skyward Sword. It actually had the Wind Waker in it for the GameCube, and the bonus disc, and I paid $4 for that. At another pawn shop, picked up Hit the Ice, 4 Men for Real, Winter Extreme, and a game that I've been looking for a while, Hydro Thunder, the Gray Edition. This game goes for about $40 to $50, and altogether I paid $30, which is a little bit more than I like to pay. But this pawn shop really doesn't make any good deals. And again, just picking up this game by itself is worth it. Anyway, at a Goodwill, picked up these 2 games just because this is an upgrade, Spy Hunter for $2. And I also picked up this game I didn't have, FIFA Soccer 2005. That was 1 Goodwill. At the flea market with in Mansfield, open for the first time this year. About it was fun. I met Justin, or saw Justin for the first time. Spruce Game Hunting. We saw a couple of games, and this is what I was able to pick up from there. It wasn't much, but at least I got something. Curious George, I get to add that to the collection. Stubbs the Zombie for the PC, which I don't know why I picked it up. And then these 3 boxes, for some reason they were sitting there when I was like getting ready to leave, or maybe halfway through. Picked up Final Fantasy Tactics, the box only, for $2, which is a real good deal. Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Dawn of Souls, also $2. And definitely the best box out of the deal was Tactics Ogre. This box by itself should go for at least $25 to $30. And the box is, anytime you get to see an old Game Boy Advance box, you have to pick it up, especially these are white and they usually are in bad shape. So those were all $2. I also picked up this GameCube controller for $5, and I picked up an AV cable for a Nintendo 64 also from that same place. At a Goodwill, I believe so, yes. Picked up all these brand new games. I went there and they had a whole bunch of them, and I just decided to pick up a few. FIFA 18 for $6.50, already sold it for $20. Dynasty Warriors 9, I will keep, brand new. Beast Quest, I just couldn't leave it behind, for $4.50. This is for half G's. Life Strange, Before the Storm, and this was $6.50. And Shenmue 1 and 2, also for $6.50. And all of them were sealed, so that's a really great deal. I also picked up 2 Switch games, and actually very new Switch games. Super Mario U Deluxe for $30. I already sold it for $45 and kept the case. And Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, also for $30, and again, I already sold it for $45. But the fact that Goodwill has Switch games and really new good games, it's really something to behold. I also picked up a lot from Facebook, I believe. The lady had, she put PlayStation 1 cases, a whole lot of them for $15. I called, I contacted her. She said she had them. And she said there was more than 30, and she only wanted $15. She also said she had a couple of Sega games and then a couple of incomplete games. So I just decided to take the trip. When I went there, it was an older lady. She was like maybe 70, 75 years old. So she had a lot of empty cases, and with a couple of good games that were not complete. And instead of giving 15, I gave her 25, which is not that big of a difference, but at least it's something. These are all empty. Kill Leak, but it's a long box and it's a good, good one to add. Destruction Derby. I also picked up Mortal Kombat 3. This actually has the game, and all this was $25. And the highlight, I didn't bring all the games upstairs or all the cases, but these are probably one of the ones that interested me. Bubble Bobble and Rainbow Island. Baldies, just because I never seen it before. Again, empty case. Broken Sword. Crypt Killer. This is a really good one. Tombat 2. It's not there, But again, when I find the game, I can even find a loose disc. And this case by itself is maybe a $20, $25 case. I picked up this game not too long ago too. The Contra Adventure. See the Contra Adventure. This game, this case is easily, 20 to 25 bucks also. And the best one out of the deal was Luna Silver Company. Silver Factory, sorry. Sorry, Silver Star Story, my bad. Complete. And it also came with two of the discs. Came with disc 1 and 2. No manual, and disc 3 and 4 are missing. But this by itself, to just get Silver Star Story for, that price is amazing. This probably goes for about 20 to 25 bucks like it is now. So again, a really good deal there. And I couldn't get the name straight for some reason. At a thrift store that I haven't been to in a while. It's in Hartford. I usually don't go there. I ended up being in that area for some reason. I went to see the guy. The guy saw me. He said he had a couple of games. I started looking around, and there's a lot of crap and nothing good. But I kept digging. I saw one Master System game, which gave me hope. It was Safari and Hang On, so I kept on looking. And then I found this Vigilante 8 for the N64. Spider-Man 2 for the GameCube. Sonic Gems collection. And I was so amazed to find this Fantasy Star for the Sega Master System in decent shape. This is a game that easily goes for about 40 to 50 loose, and maybe 50, maybe 75 to 95 in the way that this is in. And together I paid only 15 bucks. So this game by itself more than pays for everything. It's very random to find all that crap, and then all of a sudden this game to be there. So I was very happy about that. And then my last pickup, I went to Goodwill. I picked up a few games, or found this system in a box. It said 50 bucks. And it's a little pricey, but then when I saw it, I took a second look. I knew I was looking at something different. This is the games that it came with. Pac-Man, the classic NES series. Pac-Man for the Game Boy. Wario Land 3. Dave's Mira BMX Racing. And it also had Pokemon Crystal that I already sold for like 40 bucks. And then I picked up the pickup of the week.
Do you want to use your birthday discount?
As long as it's over the amount, you hit pay, it should pop right up and use it.
So the pickup of the week was the Game Boy Advance Black, but that's not the big thing. The big thing is the box. It is the Toys R Us exclusive Pokemon 1. This box online easily can go between maybe $150 to $250. It's very rare. If you go on eBay right now, you can't find it. You might find the one with Mario and somebody's selling it for $250, but the one with Pokemon is even more rare, and I know it goes for a very decent amount. I collect these boxes, so I was very happy to find this. Again, this is something that I'm never going to see again, so I'm very happy to pick that up. I had the birthday discount, so I was able to get everything for $40. The Pokemon Crystal by itself paid for everything, and then to get this for free, one of the most rarest boxes for the Game Boy Advance, is you can ask for anything more than that. The week was fantastic, able to pick up a lot of stuff to add to my collection, and anytime you can do that, you must be grateful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you all next week. Later.